I put almost 10,000 pounds on this four-cylinder truck just to see if it could handle it. The new four-cylinder turbo from Chevy tows 9,600 pounds and has 430 pounds of torque. That's 70 more than the V8 option. But it is a four-cylinder really strong enough to tow 10,000 pounds. Is it going to start out up a hill, give up, and roll back down? Am I going to have to trade this in at a loss and switch to a V8? Let's go ahead and get hooked up and find out. Alright, I do not recommend skipping ahead on this video because you'll miss all the good information. Everything that you're going to want to know is in the voiceover as I'm driving this truck around. I'm going to hook up 2 different trailers today. I'm going to do some straight line accelerations. I'm going to do some cruising on the highway, and I'll skip over all the slow stuff. That way you don't get bored on the video. If you haven't had one of these newer trucks with the backup cameras, it makes hooking up trailers so much easier. I did this with one hand while filming with the other, and as you can see, there's also an additional button. You can change the angle, zoom in really close and see it. If there's anything in particular on this truck you want me to check out or test, just let me know in the comments. Let's go ahead and get it hooked up.
Son of a...
Now, pay attention here how much the truck actually goes down. The tongue weight on this trailer with the tractor and everything on there is probably in the neighborhood of 700 to 800 pounds. And as you can see, it really doesn't squat the truck. That's pretty good considering the tractor and the trailer combined are around 9,200 pounds. But now I'm up on level ground and you can see, I mean, there's almost no squat in the truck at all at 10,000 pounds. Now, if you look right here, it gives you a little information that nobody asked for. It actually says on that little screen right there that the vehicle may be over the gross vehicle weight rating. That pops up whenever I have something that's borderline on here. Alright, and we're going to go ahead and start the test. You can see the trailer brakes connected. You know, this truck does sense the trailer brakes. It also will tell you if you have a turn signal out or anything like that. I left this part in the video because I wanted you to see that despite me going up a hill right here and pulling out onto the road, I really don't need much RPMs to get it moving. A lot of times if a truck is underpowered for something, you have to give it a lot of RPMs just to get it moving out of the driveway. Alright, we're starting our first little clip here. Again, 9,200 pounds on the trailer, going down this little valley and going up this really steep hill on the other side. I'll let you hear the motor right here so you can hear what it sounds like when it's under load. Now, as you can hear, it has sort of an interesting throaty tractor type sound as you're going up this hill. The RPM stayed really low going up that hill. I wasn't trying to hold 45 miles an hour because of the crest of the hill, which is right here. It immediately goes downhill to a stop sign. Which brings us to our next clip here. I'm going to go ahead and pull out on this road, and I am going to accelerate kind of quick. The first few seconds I'm just straightening the trailer out, then once I get to about 17 miles an hour I hit the gas hard. Now also keep in mind this is a long uphill on this pull out right here. So let's listen to how this four-cylinder does, taking 9,000 pounds uphill. Now, this hill continues all the way to that green roof building in the distance on the road there. But you can see that the RPMs have already come down, and even though we're still going up a hill right now, it's only taking about 1,900 RPMs to keep this load moving. Alright, this is just another little clip right here of some back roads with some rolling hills. Again, you can see the transmission's very stable. It's not hunting around for a lot of gears to hold speed. One thing I can tell you is my truck before this was a 2014 Ram with the Hemi, and it was all over the place. I actually had to lock it down all the way down in 5th gear, or else it would be hunting all over the place while towing this trailer. Chevy has done a really good job with the transmission programming on this one. Very impressed. As far as transmission hunting, it probably is the best towing vehicle I've ever had for that. Suspension wise, it's fantastic. Again, I had a 2014 Ram 1500, and those have coil springs on the back, and it was absolutely terrible at towing until I had to put airbags in the back. This will be the last clip with this trailer, just showing it get up to speed on a merging in on the highway with a 60-mile-an-hour speed limit. Stay tuned for when I switch the trailers though, because I accidentally ended up spinning tires on it, which is just a testament to how strong these 4-cylinders are nowadays. So what do you think so far? Is this enough to get you to ditch the V8, or do you think the 4-cylinders still have a ways to go? Let me know what you think. If you listen closely here, you can hear that little sewing machine run. And we're switching over to the boat trailer. Alright, starting from 0. There's the boat. Oh, stupid auto start thing. Oops, did you hear that? Let's run that back. Yep, just spun tires on accident. So let me know what you think. Is it pulling fast enough? Do you wish it had a little more acceleration? Do you think it needs more power? Or is it good to go and this thing's ready to make you ditch your V8 and switch over to a 4-cylinder and get that good gas mileage? Me personally, I don't care if there's 25 hamsters under the hood running on a little wheel. As long as it tows what it needs to tow, I don't really care what's under the hood. The great gas mileage and the lower sticker price is just a bonus in my book. As always on these videos, if you have any other ideas you want me to test out or check on this truck, just write it down in the comments. If enough people commented, I will make a video on it. For example, one of the people in the last video said that they do not trust the dash gauges to give the right miles per gallon. So I'm actually going to make a video. I'm going to be driving like 300 or 400 miles in one day, and I'm going to hand calculate it versus the dashboard. So we're going to see if they're lying to us on this one. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.